We have a real class act right here. It's a 1965 Mustang Emberglow with the parchment interior and top. Has air conditioning. They'll blow ice cubes on your lap. Power steering. It's the A code. That's the Performance 289. This car underwent a rotisserie restoration. It won AACA's top honor awards. The plaque is in the front. It was back in 1997, 98. Car has been obviously really well cared for since then, and it's a real testament to the quality of the restoration to look this good that many years later. And there's some magazine articles that tells the really neat story. For 2 years, guy had a custom trailer, custom display. For 2 years, he went up and down the East Coast almost every weekend, and he scored best of shows all over. It's a really, really nice car. Go to volocars.com, and that's where you can find a price tag on this one and 200 other classic cars that are all for sale. And each one has a monthly finance option as well. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. All right, this is pristine. It's straight, square, flush, fits right. This is all really nice metal. Looking down the side of the car, absolutely straight. I don't think it looked this good when it was new. Square, flush, smooth. It opens so easily. Shuts like a new car. Gaps are like a Lexus. All these years later, there's no rust, no issues like that. All nice, clean metal. All fits real nice. It is straight as glass. Tail panel, the end caps, all fit real nice. It looks beautiful. Same thing on this side, no rust. It's straight. It fits spot on. Shuts like a new car. Didn't quite give it enough. I'm trying to show off. Very nice. Now in 65, this was a special order color. This color became a standard color option in 66. It's the Emberglow. Has a metal flake. It's all laid out evenly. It's all one color. It was a PPG, base coat, clear coat, urethane clear coat. And it is smooth like glass. It looks like they just poured clear on it. It's so shiny and glossy. Looks outstanding. I did notice a chip right here. It almost looks like from underneath up, maybe a rock flung up there. Here's some real mild, like crow's foot cracking in the paint right there, real minor. Here's a little chip on the edge of the door. It is beautiful though. Painted on pinstripe right around there. And all the trim was replaced and it still sparkles. The 289 V8, the Mustang, the right antenna, dual mirrors, chrome vent windows, the handles, all this stuff is sparkling. Rocker moldings were an option. The vinyl top, I love how it matches the interior. I'm not always a fan of a vinyl top. I love it on this car. The rear window, crystal clear. Moldings are all straight, shiny, they fit right. Tail lights, bumper, all that's really nice. Has a GT exhaust coming right out through the valance with the stainless tips. Bumpers fit right. You may have noticed the beautiful wheels. The GT style chrome wheels are sparkling, and it has the dual stripe reproduction, the redline tires. Really is the cherry on top. The bumper, the grill, all this stuff up here is looking excellent as well. Beautiful car on the outside, just as beautiful inside. Let's check it out. Tell you what, the more I'm looking at this car, I'm tempted to raise the price. You better hit the buy it now button before I do. Just look at how nice this trunk compartment is. They must have wet sanded and buffed the bottom side of the trunk. It has a sticker, the latch, the weather strip, the hardware, all looks like new. Look at the jamb, painted like new. Now look inside. Look at how nicely it's painted. Underneath the mat is the gas tank. That should be the jack in the bag there. Here's the spare, gloss black. Beautiful trunk compartment. I want you to peek in through the window too. Just look how tidy how nice everything in there is. This is a really nicely restored car. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, click the bell icon. You'll be notified when the new videos are posted. These doors open so nice. See, the door jambs are painted as slick as the car. The door latches were replaced. The interior metal was painted and it matches the door panels exactly. Door panels, armrests, window cranks, handles, all that looks beautiful. The dash area, all this was painted. All this is mint condition. Dash pad has been replaced. Shows 4,900 miles. That may be all it's had since it was redone. All this is nice. Now I noticed looking in through the windshield, there's dual speakers up there. You can't see them. And this is an AM radio. I think that has an FM conversion in it. We're in a metal building. It's raining. I couldn't get any stations, but I bet that's an FM conversion. Glove box is clean. Look how nice that is. All painted up real nice. Kick panels are mint. Carpet fits real nice. The Ford air conditioning unit, I said, blows ice cold. Is the optional console. Is the optional seat belts. Seats were rebuilt, restored, reupholstered. Everything back here, beautiful, all redone real nicely. Headliners replaced, and there's not a wrinkle, not a hole. Visors match it. Has a day and night mirror. The steering wheel's as slick as everything else in here. It's a virtually like brand new interior. By the armrest pad, from people's fingernails, it is scratched up a little bit on the inside of the door panel there. Other than that, virtually brand new. You're not going to believe this, but I was writing the ad and I wrote in there, this car's a class act. I was looking at the rich colors. And then I go to read the magazine article. They nicknamed this car the Class Act back 20 years ago. And here I am. That's how I'm writing it. So that's the A code. That's the Performance 289 4-barrel engine. And runs smooth as can be. All stock air cleaner, valve covers, all the components, all nice and clean. The engine bay is painted a gloss black. It should be like a satin black, but boy, does that look good. Hinges are refinished. Batteries bolted down. To run cool with the air, they gave it a Champion aluminum radiator with the fan, and then up in front has an electric fan as well. New horns, has an overflow bottle, power steering, has the pouch, it has washer fluid in it. The VIN number has an A, it's hard to read here, but the A, that's where you get the A code. The A designates the Performance 289 motor. Look how under the hood is painted beautifully. It's a really nice looking engine compartment. Michael's going to take you for a drive and just show you what a sweetheart it really is.
All right, everybody, got a sweetheart of a cruiser here today. Yeah, AACA First Place Senior. I mean, this car has just a whole bunch going for it. Been on the cover of Mustang's Monthly. It's gorgeous. Somebody really loved this car. I guess they toured with it for like 2 years, getting all of its rewards and everything like that. So. Nice 289 underneath the hood. As soon as I I got in and sat overnight, 2 pumps on the gas, it started right up, real nice clean idle. The second time I just started it, I didn't even pump the gas. Air conditioning is on right now. It does have power steering as well. And you're gonna have to excuse me, we're doing a modified loop here, very short. We have all this construction on a regular loop. We will get back to that as soon as possible. But for right now, this is what we got. Power steering works easy. The seats, low backs, nice and comfortable. Said it's been restored a while back, but it's really in great shape. This is an extremely bumpy road here, so you can really, we're putting the suspension to work. Absolutely. I know you can see all the cracks and everything. It's real nice, mellow exhaust. Again, power steering, easy to use. I mean, this is just a car that you can jump in and drive with confidence. Cruise around all weekend long. To the right, to the left, there's no rubbing. You know, it has stock size tires on it. Like I said, we're really testing out the suspension on this road, and no weird rattles, nothing like that. Head back, and when we get out on the main road, we'll open her up a little bit. And you got a really rock solid car. You know what you're getting here. It's been restored since the late 90s is my understanding, which I really like. You really know what you're getting into. Miles have been put on the car. You know, it's been driven. You can see everything on the body. All the, you know, everything should kind of come to light in a car like this with a little bit older of a restoration, and this one is this one's just fantastic. Air conditioner's blowing cold. We'll show you that later in the test drive video. I mean, yeah, no complaints here. Fantastic vehicle. This one's rock solid. Someone's really gonna love it. And now we're back on the smooth road. Goes down straight. Nice alignment on it. So yeah, really liking this one. Our shop went through this car top to bottom. We did have a bill totaling about $1,200 on it, and we did things. One of the freeze plugs was leaking in the engine, so we did that. We charged the air conditioning system, which again is working very nicely right now, and did some exhaust hangers, a couple little other tinkering things, but yeah, the car's really super dialed in, and ready to go. All the gauges are working. Temp gauge is working, fuel, speedometer. All right, let's give her a little poke here and see what she's got. All right, and just like that, up to 55 miles an hour, absolutely no issues. Come test drive it for yourself, and I know you're gonna love it. Check out all the details on volocars.com.
And a couple pages into the smart reader is a story about the fact that Boar's Head has made.
So underneath the car is still beautiful too. The floors, the frame rails, all clean metal. All the steering and suspension was all taken apart and rebuilt when they restored it. It still looks fresh. Our shop has done a complete safety inspection and tidied up some little loose ends. Right, shuts nice. Has a correct reproduction, dual exhaust, has the crossover pipe, the correct mufflers, even has resonators in the tailpipe, and then the stainless tips going through the valance. The gas tank is clean. Drum brakes all around. All the lines are still nice and fresh. E-brake is hooked up. You look up at the motor, all beautiful, clean oil pan, has the right fuel pump with the canister filter. The starter looks proper. C4 automatic transmission, looks like it was just put in yesterday. The drive shaft was rebuilt. The rear end looks like it was a part. It's all detailed in proper primer and paint. They even put assembly line markings underneath there. Now this isn't a race car, but I did notice in the glove box there's a sticker that says Posi traction rear end. So very possibly that is a Posi. We'll check into that a little further. But beautiful, beautiful car. Comes with the magazine articles, which has a really cool story about the car, good history. It literally says in the article it won AACA's top award that's possible to be given out. The tag that's on the grill is for a senior first place award. Go to volocars.com. The salesman will help answer your questions, including how to get this delivered to your driveway and how to get it financed. Thanks for watching.